And our committee should be coming in soon. I'm hoping. So where's the guy in the waiting room? Oh, there he is. There we go. Okay.
Okay, this is for the record. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the vendors meeting for project 844 East Pacific, number 25 PW01. This is the City of Webster Grove's request for proposal for demolition and site stabilization of flood damaged residential property. Again, located at 844 East Pacific in Webster Groves. There'll be some demolition, filling, grading, asbestos testing and abatement, and cleaning and clearing of a single family residential structure, and or accessory structures and grounds. This vendors meeting is intended to answer questions relating to the project and bid documents. Any interpretations, corrections, or changes to the bidding documents will be made in writing as addendums. The vendors meeting marks the end of the period of bid inquiry. There will not be any addendums generated beyond the content of this meeting date. There have been no questions yet submitted to the city as of this date. Consequently, no addendums have been generated thus far. If there are no inquiries received during this meeting, bidding will proceed unaltered until the close of bid on January 31st, 2025 at 12 p.m. Any inquiries that cause an addendum to be generated will be included and updated to our online document center and made part of the bid package. For your information, the bid closes again on January 31st at 12 o'clock. And then following the close of bids, the bids will be opened publicly and read virtually on Zoom and in person in this very room, the Gordon Room, at City Hall, number 4 East Lockwood, City of Webster Groves, 1 p.m. January 31st, 2025. And now I open it to questions.
I don't have any.
No questions?
Pretty self-explanatory.
Tom, if you can hear us, would you please provide us with your contact information? Can you enter that into the chat as a request?
Is that okay?
It looks like there is a separate button there for allow to talk. If you highlight ZW, allow to talk. Okay.
If they haven't like raised their hand, I guess if they do need something, they'll raise their hand.
Okay.
Or they'll send me a message, or if I haven't received any messages in the chat. If they raise their hand, okay. Hang on, I'm gonna allow them to talk.
I think you can do that one too if you want.
Yeah, Mr. Tom. Okay, there we go. So you guys both have speaking privileges now. I'm gonna make sure.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, do you want me to just send my contact information to the email provided, Rodriguez J at Webster Groves.
You could do that, yes, or you could also enter it right into the chat if you, if it's easier for you.
It shows the chat is disabled on my end.
Oh, gross. Um.
Everyone.
Everyone, okay, it should be up now.
Yep, there we go.
Great, Tom, thank you. Um, so just to give a little bit more information about this one, in case you haven't already driven by and looked at the site. This one caught fire. And so it is likely, but not a guarantee, that it will be considered a wet tear down with regard to asbestos. From what I understand after discussing it with experienced vendors, they all seem to have concluded that because it's caught fire, that it will likely be treated as having asbestos as far as removal and, you know, abatement. And that, at least in theory, is because no one can actually get in and take accurate sampling because of all the char and burnt structure. So they just consider it, St. Louis County Environmental considers it to be a what's called a wet tear down, which means they have to act as if asbestos is present, even though it's not.
Understood. Thank you.
So we'll give it a few more minutes, and if we don't have any more join us, then we'll conclude the meeting. Another 5 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and conclude the meeting. Those three participants, I guess, are we consider one of them? Okay. Okay, so we're getting ready to conclude the meeting. I just wanted to send out this reminder that the bid will be closing on January 31st, 2025 at 12 p.m. And then an hour later, the bids will be opened in a public meeting such as this and read at 1 p.m. January 31st, 2025. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and close the meeting. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, so there were no questions.